Hi everyone, welcome back into Symbol Gaming. Today we are running Train Simulator. I'm currently sat at Edinburgh, just spin round, you can get a bit of a view. Sat at Edinburgh Waverley in our Intercity Swallow high-speed train. Just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of the station there. If I can actually just get a position, there we go, it's a good position, isn't it? Yeah, I've just been so busy lately. I apologise for not streaming as often as I should. This is due to the fact I've been upgrading my PC and stuff and reinstalling software. I'm not going to hang around here too long just in case this platform is required for another train, so I'm just going to get us on our way. I do love this station. This is a Just Trains route, and it's Edinburgh Waverley to Dundee. It's part of the East Coast Mainline. So we just pull this train out. So yeah, what I've been doing is I swapped out my Kingston SSD drive, which is a 120 SSD, and I swapped it for a PNY 240 SSD, and I've reinstalled the train sim and various other bits and pieces onto that hard drive to be able to stream and record stuff, just trying to get the best kit that I possibly can. Yes, I've been busy doing that this week, and so apologies for not streaming the Efficient Sim. But one of the big things that I've been looking into is I had a copy of a military sim called Armour 3. Which is on my Steam account, so I reinstalled that. I've been getting into that, been looking at all the mods, just thinking about if it's possible to actually stream that or record it, and I have to say it's a pretty awesome game, I must admit. It sort of blew me away when I realised all the mods and stuff that we could get for it. So just passing this train here. Got Botanic Gardens on the right hand side. Just get a bit of an outside view. Look at that. You see how smooth this is running on the SSD, because this game is absolutely notorious for graphics lag. It's such a pain in the arse, this game, but I've managed to ramp all the graphics up on it, put it on the SSD, and it's just working like a dream at the minute. So I thought I'll do a quick recording this morning. It's Saturday morning. I'll do that this morning. If I can get back onto the computer later on tonight, which I will do, we'll stream some fishing or something. So I'll have a look at it. But definitely, most definitely, looking at streaming a little bit of Armour 3 or recording some of that. Get some missions underway. You can see the station's really busy here. Got a few trains waiting and stuff to come in. So yeah, keep a lookout for that, guys, and I'll let you know when I'm streaming it. So I'm just checking a million things at the minute. So let's just have a quick check. I shouldn't really be doing this when I'm recording, but we need to increase. Just get a speed up a little bit. We're heading towards Haymarket. So yeah, I've got Haymarket up ahead. As you can see, I love the lighting effects in this. You can see the light shafts just coming through the tunnel there. Doesn't it look ace, that? But I don't think this game's ever run on this PC any better than this now. So it's really, really running smoothly, and I'm quite impressed with it, to be honest now. The good thing I like about the high-speed train too is the engine sound. So the idea is we're going to come out of Waverley, we're going to go through Haymarket, past Murray Fields, and we're going to head towards basically the Forth rail bridge. You can see on the signals there's got a little bit of glare on the signals. That's an Armstrong Powerhouse plug-in. I'm also running the Armstrong Powerhouse weather effects on here. Just get this train through the tunnel. Let's get a quick drink whilst we're waiting. So yeah, if you like your simulation games, please remember, if you're watching this, to subscribe to the channel. I'll try and stream and record as often as I can. Let's get these wipers back on. I'm just coming through Haymarket now. As you can see, let's get the train to pass. There she goes. It's looking really cool. We've got Murrayfield ahead of us. The tracks peel off to the left here. That takes us down south towards Carlisle. Preston, Carlisle, Lake District. Got a cool Freightliner there. Tiny bit of graphics lag there, but I'm not going to bother about that. Overall the game is working really well. Can get a speed up now. Just passing the depot. A few trains in there. What I do like about the HST is the big wide windscreen on here. It's ace. Loads of trains in there actually. Got some oil tankers. Murrayfield in the background. Just ramp the engines up a little bit. Great view of that. You can see the castle in the background there, the driving rain. There's Murrayfield. Let's just twist the camera around a little bit. There we go. Let's get our speed up. Get on our way. So the sim time is 12:35. The ETA is 13:50. So we've got a fair bit to go. So hopefully it'll be a smooth journey. Uneventful, hopefully, fingers crossed. A good test of the game on this SSD. Just passing the Genos on the right hand side there. Just watch your speed. We're coming up to 75 here, so don't want to overdo it. Doesn't that look fantastic? Absolutely incredible. Got some rail track engineers there. As we are making our way towards Dundee. Let's get that speed down. Going a bit too fast. I love the rain effects on the windscreen, doesn't it? Little droplets and stuff. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Absolutely incredible. Great lighting effects on this. This is South Gyle we're approaching here, just a very small station. Big shopping centre here in Edinburgh. Those that know the area will no doubt know it well. I love these passenger trains that we're passing here because the windows are ever so slightly open. If you can see, if you notice the windows at the top, they're ever so slightly open. And the smoke effect's really good, isn't it? Just passing some warehouses and stuff. Just increase the speed up. We've got a 90 mph limit on here, so we're well under it at 80. I ran a little test on this last night just to see how smooth it would run, and I was really impressed with it. So overall it was very much recordable. I thought it'd be nice to do this with the rain effect because it's very typical Scottish weather. Typical Scottish weather. And I'm drinking iron brew too. Just got to watch our speed here a little bit, coming up to 75. Let's just nudge it down under 75. I don't want to push it too far. I am just using simple controls on this. Just punch in. There we go. Another local train passing. You can see, if I just twist the camera around, you can see the rain obviously hitting off the windscreen, but if I twist the camera around, you can see the driving rain on the side. You see the raindrops on the windscreen, as it on the window, sorry, as we pass. It's pushing across the windscreen. That's a brilliant effect. I love it. So realistic. This is why I love simulation games, especially when you can run them at full res like this. It's like having your very own model railway, which is ace. Got another passenger train here. It's such a busy line, this. Right, let's just drop a speed down. Got a 60 here. We're going to be speeding otherwise. We're approaching Dalmeny, which is at a small station just before the 4th rail bridge. Get the speed right down. There we go. Look at the rain. Caravans there. Had a little fire at the side there. I don't know if you saw that. Got a local train waiting on us. Approaching Dalmeny station. And then on the way to the 4th rail bridge. There's a few trains here. Got a freight train, coal train and a local train that we're passing all at the same time. Look at that. Just travelling through Dalmeny now. And you should see the rail bridge in front of us. Yep, there we go. Weather's not good at all. We've got quite a bit of haze. So we're just coming over the rail bridge. Got the road bridge on the left hand side. And we have got a container ship. Just watch our speed. We'll get that down at 50. There we go. Just get a bit of an outside view. Look at this. How cool does this look? An intercity over the 4th rail bridge. Awesome view. Absolutely awesome view. There's a container ship. We've got the road bridge in the background, you can see. And behind us, that'll be Queen's Ferry. I was born just down the road from there. And we're heading towards Fife. We have Rosyth, the naval yards, just on the 4th there. That's a great view, isn't it? That intercity just going across the rail bridge. Got another container ship out there, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we're just getting over this bridge now. Horn sounds shite. It sounds awful, doesn't it? It sounds absolutely awful. So this is North Queen's Ferry. Let's go through the tunnel. We need to pull our speed down a little bit here. Let's get through this tunnel. Loads of local trains, very busy line this actually, very busy line. It's one of my favourite routes this actually, this Just Trains route, and I'm planning on definitely downloading a lot more routes from Just Trains. I just think the detail in them is just fantastic. So yeah, I don't know if you can see on the green signal there, there's a little bit of a glow to it. That's the Armstrong Powerhouse plugin. And you'll notice a difference on the rail lines too, if you ever play this game. Because I've got a rail track enhancer, if you like. I'm also running the RW enhancer on here, so I pretty much got it maxed out. It's pretty much maxed out to everything, all the plugins and stuff on here. It's just incredible, so that's why it looks so good. Okay, I can increase my speed, but I won't. We'll keep it at this at the minute because we need to pull it down to 30 because we're coming into the key thing. Let's get through this tunnel. Don't know what switches have got any. Can't change these. Oh no, I thought I could change these switches, but I can't. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, this is in the key thing. Just pull speed down under 30. I've got a oil tanker train just waiting for us there. Waiting for us to pass. Gives you a good overhead view, doesn't it, that? It's an interesting route this too in terms of watching speed because there's so many. It's quite challenging in that respect. You've got to just really keep an eye on your speed. But as you can see the detail here, you've got the bus depot here. I love the livery on there too. It looks very Scottish. You've got loads of trains. I mean, this is a quick drive scenario, but we've got loads of trains waiting for us on here. None of the trains are glitchy. The AI is all working perfectly. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I've been running this game for a while now. It's been graphically, it's been a bit laggy in places, and I've had to try and adjust draw distances and all sorts. So it's just been a real pain, an absolute pain. But having bought this PNY SSD drive, it's just made the game now, I think. Let's just increase the speed. Love the sound of these engines kicking in, absolutely sound tremendous, don't they? I think we've got a steam train up here. Got a steam train, yep, we're going to pass a real cool steam train again. Check it out, there's a view and a half. Such a cool steam train, isn't it? Just that power of the HST. Check out where we are, let's have a look. So that's us. Dalgety. See such a busy line. It's Dalgety Bay. Let's watch that speed. What's also great about this particular Just Trains route is, I don't know if you noticed, the colours of the trees and the foliage and stuff. Got another HST that we're about to pass. Such a busy line, this, really busy line. You can just see the hills in the background. So the draw distance is quite good on this too, because you can actually see quite a bit of detail in the distance. There's hardly any lag on it at all, which is great. I love it. Got a tractor on the bridge there. I'm not going to use the horn because it just sounds awful in this. It's such a shame when all the modelling and stuff, you get it to this level and then you come to press the horn and it's like, oh. Aberdeen. There's so many trains! So many trains on the track. Such a busy line, this. Start nudging that speed down a bit. This is what I mean, you've got to be so careful. Just keep an eye on the speeds. Great model in there. That farm stuff's awesome, isn't it? Great sound effects. This is Aberdeen station. Got another steam train in here. Wow. I mean, it's quite a picturesque route, really, this. Just increase the speed up to 65 in this stretch. Starting to come up to the coast now. You can see the sea there. Try and get an external view in a minute. So many trains. It's a good view, isn't it? Sound effects great as it goes over the rail track. So we're just cruising up the coast here. That's Bunt Island over there. Still got green signals, so that's good. It's a cool boat, moored up. Just start bringing that speed down as we approach Bunt Island. Just a little coal train there. do love the industrial. Just pull out and let's have a look. You can just see the industrial modelling in the background there, the buildings and stuff. They look really cool, don't they? This is quite a cool little area here, just this approach here to Burnt Island platform as we come through here. As you can see, the detail here looks fantastic, doesn't it? Got all these yards and stuff like that. Let's get onto this little bridge. A red telephone box there, it's cool. Got a crane, lighthouse. And we've got some interesting detail here. Loving the freight train. It's a good shot of the beach and the hills. It's the beach there, Burnt Island. Got another high-speed train waiting for us. It's so good when you play a scenario like this. I know it's a quick drive, but there's so much AI on the line and stuff. It just brings it to life, doesn't it? Is that a police car? Got a police car, right? Yeah, it's a police car there, look. I don't think I've noticed one of them before. Police car. So of course this has just been upgraded to the 2020 version of Train Simulator. I need to get into the nitty gritty of what the update contains. Have a look at that. Just making our way. Got some holiday chalets there, I think. Loving the views, loving that view. We get a screen grab of that. Just got to watch this tunnel approaching us because we've got to drop down to 30 before we approach Kinghorn platform 2. So I've got a church spire in the background. Let's just bring our speed right down, just nice and easy. 31, 30, there we go. You can see the light on the brickwork. So yeah, I just thought this would be a very quick recording this morning, just to basically test out how this is working. It seems to be working really well. And yes, the plan is to get some more recordings done and some streams. I'm just charging up my tablet at the minute so that we can get chat active later on tonight. Love these blue carriages. They look so cool. These intercity carriages. This is Kinghorn. Well up the east coast now. You can see how picturesque this route is. So if you want to buy it, it's on the Just Trains website. And if you're new to Simworld Gaming, please subscribe. appreciate all the subscriptions that I get to the channel. It's great to see people liking and enjoying watching the streams that I do and stuff. I wouldn't say I'm that professional at it. I just do it for fun, which is the way that it should be. So I basically just decide what game do I fancy playing, and let's record it and let's just have some fun and come along for the journey. So I've been playing quite a bit of Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty. I know the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta is out, and that game is being released next month, which is pretty exciting. That'll be quite good to get hold of that. It looks awesome. I do like military sims and stuff on shoot 'em ups, but I do like the simulation side of it, which is why Arma appealed to me before. So yeah, I must have bought the game, God, a good 2-3 years ago plus. In fact, even longer than that actually. Just never really played it, and it's only when I watched a YouTube video and realised the amount of modding that fans of that game produce. The quality of the mods are incredible. So I thought, right, let's download that, let's see what it's all about. I must admit I was well impressed with it, so I definitely need to get some recordings on that done. Kirkcaldy. So you can see here the rain just has not stopped. Kirkcaldy North Down this is. We've got a rugby or a football stadium here we're about to pass, which is Wraith Rovers. Don't know if we can get a bit of an outside view of that. There we go. As the intercity passes it, let's just spin the camera right round. Trying to find the best view. There we go, that's not a bad view. Just trying to see if I can get some screen grabs. Awesome cathedral there. Let's just increase the speed up a bit. Can hear these engines kicking in on the HST. I'm going to fly through this station, I think. Just got to be a bit mindful of speed. Such a busy line. Love the industrial bit here. Watch this speed. I'm going to change to 75 in a minute. There we go. See if we can get a bit of a drive-by. There we go. Just starting to pick up a bit of speed now. Get these passengers delivered safely. That sounds awful, that, doesn't it? Doesn't sound. There's no reverb on it or anything. Just trying to give you some different camera views. Making good time on here. It's 13:04 sim time and arrival is 13:44, so we're going to crack on. Let's just try and get some acceleration on this stretch because it's switched to 85, so let's max it out at 85. I'm also reinstalling my Farm Sim 19 on the SSD too, just to make it nice and smooth, so I'm currently doing that right now. Look at that rain effect, awesome! Let's watch that speed. Bring it down to 60 now. I wasn't paying attention, got up because I was looking at the plane flying above us. Okay, got another coal train here. Whoa, it's a big freight train, isn't it? Oh my god. Big freight train there. Starting to get out into the open countryside a bit more now. Let's have a look at the map. Where are we? We are here. And our task is here. So we've not got too far to go actually, really. We're going to crack on. Mark inch. Just loving the effects and the graphics in this. This just is the best that this has ever run on my PC, I think. So I'm well pleased with it now. Hopefully you guys are too. Just pull the speed down a little bit. We approach mark inch. Again, church spire in the background. Get a speed warning in a minute. Let's bring it down a bit. There we go. It's a great view, isn't it, there? Over the bridges. I also need to stream some American trains on here. I've got quite a few routes that are American routes. I've got a Canadian one which I love, so I think we'll definitely need to do a bit more of that too. Now that we've got the game looking like this. Got 25.4 miles to go before we reach our destination of Dundee. Home of Desperate Dan, apparently. Yeah, we're making good progress on here. Look at that awesome train. One of my other favourite routes is the Glasgow Central to Carlisle. That's a good route. I do like running that route because I happen to know that road, that journey very well. So it always interests me to play train sim on routes that I know really well and I've travelled a lot on. It's quite amazing actually how semi-realistic it is. Thought we could get a passenger view there, but we can't. Tired. Up too late last night. Making good time, really. Ladybank, approaching Ladybank. So I keep taking a drink. It's partly because I've got a bit of a sore throat today. You can see the countryside looks ace, and the draw distance on here is really good. You can really see things way in the distance. The track rendering looks really good on here too. That's the Armstrong Powerhouse plugin. I've got to say, it makes such a difference. Sometimes I think I don't quite understand why Dovetail Games don't think of all this before they release a game. You know, to make it the best that it possibly can be. I mean, it seems a shame. Just keeping a bit of an eye on that speed because we're coming in at 75, then a 60, and then we're back up to 85. Fantastically modelled station. Just get a speed right down. Great brake. Huge freight train. Just parked up in the sidings. Double loco, this one. Look at that. It looks so cool, that. sheep in the field. I know it says whistle here. And that must be because I'm assuming there might be a crossing here or something. Get that speed increased. Yep, there's a crossing here, I was right. So generally that's why you whistle, is just to let anybody know that there's a train around before they cross the rail tracks. You see like haze in the background there is just causing the hills to fade into the distance a bit. Yeah, I'm getting some speed up now. Look at that view, firing through the countryside. Must be another crossing here. It's quite a fast stretch. Oh, these birds were funny there. Did you see these birds there? They were just stuck in the sky. It's a little glitch. Okay, so we're getting up to 100 now. So it's fairly quick. We're making good time actually. Our ETA is 13:41 and the current time, sim time, is 13:15. So let's just push this train up to just under 100. I've got to be careful because we've got 75 coming up though. It's a great view, look at that. Just ease off the power. I do love the fields and the animals and the farm, various farm modelling on the buildings and stuff. It just looks awesome, doesn't it? Let's just pull us down to 75 before we. So we're coming into Cooper in Fife. Passengers all look fairly happy. There's not been really many dramas. It's been really good. Nice smooth journey. Hopefully it's recorded well. Just watching that speed. Perfect. Just speeding a little bit now, that's it. So this is Cooper in the land of Fife. Loving the signal, the signal's up. Old fashioned signalling. I'm so glad that I've got this SSD drive now. It's worked out well. All the pain of uninstalling, reinstalling, copying files over onto one drive onto another. It's worth it. It'd just be great to run the whole computer on SSD actually. Another train waiting on the signal. My god, such a busy route. Sporting the intercity colours there again. Not long to go now. 20 minutes or so to go. Just trying to make good time. God, a lot of these trains are delayed, aren't they? On the other side of the track. Back to 70. Then we'll check out the map, see where we're at. Let's just check out the map. Okay, so that's us. That's where we're headed, Dundee, so we will be approaching shortly, not far off really now, the Tay Bridge. So we'll go over the, just watch the speed, bring it down. We'll go over the Tay Bridge and then we will coast around to the right and into Dundee Station. As you do. Just got another level crossing here. We've got Lucas up ahead, platform 2. Lucas is famous for its air shows. I think it's got an air base there, hasn't it now? Trying to get some different views of the train. $55. Not a big station, this. Loving the signal box. Detail there is amazing, isn't it? We've got the guy stood on the stairs there. Signalman. Just waiting for that speed to change to 75, and then we can. There we go. Right, let's crack on. We're going to get ourselves over this Tay bridge. We're just coming around the bend now. A little bit to go before we hit the bridge here. Love the colours of the foliage. So yeah, if you play Train Sim, feel free to drop a comment. Just tell us what your favourite routes are, your favourite trains. Is there any improvements that we can make to the game? Just helps everybody out, doesn't it, when they watch back the stream, the recording. Flat out here at the minute, but I think, I'm not sure if we're on a slight incline. I always love it when the track goes next to the road and it follows the road. I think that's always really cool. Okay. So. Okay, we're on 75 now. Dundee platform 4, that's where we're coming in. Let's just bring the speed down a little bit. Platform 4. Doing some work here on the left. Look, you can see the diggers shifting soil. Got a train approaching us, coming out of Dundee. Yeah, definitely not got far to go now. It's been a really smooth, slick journey. Been really good. Thoroughly enjoyed this. Even though I feel a bit tired. Thoroughly enjoy it. Always feel tired when I'm on the train. Not so good when you're driving though. It's like we've got a little bit of a, it's not a quarry, but it sort of looks like that, doesn't it? Can we get an outside view? Yeah, there we go. Made brilliant progress on this. 13:27 sim time and ETA is 13:38, so we've actually made up some time on this journey, which is good. So as we make an approach to the Tay Bridge, we're going to just slow the train right down. Got got a plane flying up there in the sky. I don't know if you can see it above at the top of the screen. He's flying over us. There he is. Let's just put the speed down to 20. Let's take our time on this bit. All the way down. This is us now coming up to the Tay Bridge. We've got the signal box there. Train waiting. Just bringing it all the way down. I'm going to hit 20 right on the nose, I think. Here we go. I can see the sign now. There we go. Great view, isn't it? Love the, is it Wormit it's called? Signal box. Got rail track guys, engineers there, just passing this big train here. And this, folks, is the Tay Bridge. And you can see the old bridge to the right there in the water. So they've got that spot on. So we just got to travel fairly slowly on this bridge for now. I think they're doing work on this bridge. I think I've seen quite a few rail track engineers around. Just heading towards Dundee on the other side. Just trying to give you a couple of different views and stuff. It's a very long bridge. Let's get a bit quicker shortly. We just increased to 35. It's quite a big train, this. And then we'll call in at platform 4, Dundee. What have we got here? Oh, Lake Cruiser. 13th of July 1887. This bridge was built. You can see the boat there just. See this, you can only, the speed will change only when it goes past the sign. The last carriage goes past the sign at the side of the track. Tay Bridge, Dundee approach. Just looking ahead, I've got an amber signal there. You can see the track peeling off to the right. Let's just bring that down a bit. I've gone a bit too fast now. Rail track engineers there at that signal. That's Dundee. You can see the cranes in the background. I love that plane flying over, it's so cool. Okay, just going to take a time here. I've got a train coming out, station. Dundee Central. Central Junction, down 5. Diesel. Local there again with the intercity livery, the blue. Intercity blue. Got a car garage down there, I've not noticed that before. Seems to be a bit of building work going on in Dundee. So hard to keep track of the speed limits. God, we are doing well though, must admit. I always find it quite an interesting little station, this, because it's got different levels to it. You can see here they've got oil tankers and freight trains to the left of us, which are on almost like an upper level to the station. So yeah, we're just slowly coming into platform 4, Dundee. See if we can stop it right on the platform properly. Hit the stop sign. So time's 13:36 and we are early actually. We've made up a bit of time, which isn't bad. Let's just slow the train down quite a bit. This is platform 4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dundee. You can see we are in the station. Doors open. So a little wander. So that's the end of the scenario. I hope you enjoyed that. I appreciate everybody tuning in, watching. Hopefully you enjoy a bit of train sim. That was just a quick recording. I apologise it wasn't streamed, so I didn't have the chat active on that one. But yeah, as you can see, it's running really smooth. Got it on the new SSD, which I'm dead chuffed about. So my Kingston has now become a spare. So hopefully we're going to be streaming a lot more of train sim. I'll try and get on tonight if I can, and see if we can stream the fishing simulator. I'll do a session on there potentially. And at some point I'll definitely throw out some more farm sim and some Arma 3. So remember to like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the subscriptions, and join me in the next one.